Mm. Oh, is it hot in here? Just cutting onions? I don't know. Oh, thanks for my. What's this? My Pokemon?
You can catch some tears.
Gotta catch them all your tears. I don't know. I was talking about with Jason, right? Like, with his whole like, you work on something for, oh, I'm only gonna do it for 2 years, right? And you end up doing it for 6, and and I never expected it to be this. Like, I just needed a job. I just really needed a job, and and I just needed to prove to employers that I could do things, and I found so much more. I found I found a place. I found myself. I found a community. I found from like a lot of this has been like, hey, look at all the good that you've done, but like there's so much good that's been done for me too. Like it's it's such a virtuous cycle. We cut this from the BTS, actually, the game theory exposed, because it was running long, but you know just by watching a video, you help someone else, you help that video out and help the creator of that video, and then that inspires them to create more videos, and those videos touch people and help them, and bring them joy or education or whatever, and it's this incredibly virtuous thing. And like, as a kid I would always say, like, oh, I want to leave the world a slightly better place than when I entered it. I didn't know how. I just thought it was just like, I just want to make one person happy. I just want to spread a little bit of joy into the world, and spread a little bit of happiness, and you know maybe share people with an enthusiasm for learning, because I was fortunate to have really enthusiastic, awesome teachers, and that's what this short show was born out of, was just like, hey, let's be goofy for a little bit, and maybe someone will learn something about physics, or some stupid anecdote that'll be fun for them to tell a friend the next time they play the Mario game or whatever. And it's something so big, and it's just so honored. I, let alone lasting 10 years. I wish I could be more articulate, right? Just like, Steph and I every year would plan on it being our last, because it was like, it's gonna collapse, YouTube's gonna change, whatever, and who knows, it still might, but just the fact that it's been such a huge part of my life, and you guys have been such a huge part of my life and accepting of it, and like, and we've been able to do so much good, I think, in the world, and I want to do more good in the world. I like That's the thing. A huge part of my life, and a huge part of my life, and you guys have been such a huge part of my life and accepting of it, and like, and we've been able to do so much good, I think, in the world, and I want to do more good in the world. I like That's the thing. People are like, aren't you sick of doing it? And like, 10 years, oh, you're gonna go 10 years more. I don't know, but somehow I want this to continue for as long as possible, and do as much good out there, because that's what it's about. It's like I said, if you have a platform, and if you have the ability to help those in need, and spotlight other creators, or help small games or whatever, like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And that's why I try my best to work as much as humanly possible to help our employees, and make sure that they have a fun, worthwhile space to work, and have their creative art shown. And that's why I loved having Goomba and Ronnie's show and Drake and Lee and everyone and Austin now on the channel so that they could have their work spotlit on a bigger platform and stuff. And I'm sad that YouTube doesn't really allow for that stuff to really exist anymore, because like I'd love to bring on other shows and channels and just show them and like get them, more ad revenue and more visibility, because they deserve it, because it's so hard to be an independent creator. And so that's why I work on tools and behind the scenes, like start other tools so that way people can like find their home and find the fortune and benefit and blessings that I've been lucky enough to have. And if I can just pay it forward to as many people as possible, like that's what I want to do. Anyway, sorry, that was me rambling a bunch.